right, we're going to do another quick hit review here of the classic Ultron from the Marvel Legends line. So let's take a look at the box real quick. On the front, we got a digital render. On the side there, you got pieces of the Build-A-Figure. Ultron comes with number 3, which is an extra hand, and I believe the left arm of Cassie Lang. On the back, you also have another digital render, all of his accessories and the Build-A-Figure pieces, some comic art on the side, and the UPC number in case you guys might need it. So there it is. All right, that's the box. I won't be keeping it, so just chunk it. Let's get to the figure. So why did I pick up this Ultron? It's pretty easy. He's a classic Ultron, and I missed the other Ultron. I think we've had one other classic one come out recently, and by recently I mean about maybe 2-3 years ago. I think I missed him, so I went ahead and picked him up. Now there's a couple things I want to talk about with this guy. First off, he actually feels pretty good. The plastic feels good. It feels like it's got some weight. It doesn't feel it doesn't feel too loose. It's got the right tightness in the joints. So it's doing pretty good as far as that's concerned. Now, let's get to the way it looks right off the bat that you can tell immediately. See this marbling? That is horrific. Do you see this? Look at this. It's horrific. And this isn't the first one that has done like that. And Hasbro, don't tell me it's on purpose, because it's metal and that's where he's taking some battle damage. Don't blank on me and tell me it's raining. This is incorrect. You should not have that. You should have just spray painted this silver and you could have gotten rid of that altogether. As it is now, that just looks horrible. He's got some horrible defects down here with the marbling. It just looks bad. It's plain bad. So that's my number one thing. The other thing that I really don't like, it doesn't have any doggone peg holes on his feet. So however you're going to make him stand, you better have him be perfectly balanced, because you can't use any peg holes on this, or maybe have a stand ready to put on him. So not super great on that either. I do like the face. He's got some nice crackling effect there. But for the most part, I mean, guys, that's so glaring. Let's take a look at the articulation. Let's just get down to it. Again, I try to keep them down to less than 7-8 minutes, and we'll go from there. He can look up quite a ways, so that's really good. He can look down quite a ways, so that's really great. Now, as always with these types of heads, though, you can't really tilt them whatsoever, but he can't look all the way around. You've got that. These things are a little bit more pliable than the rest of the body, so you've got that. He can easily do a T-pose. These things are not a problem. They actually move out of your way if you want to bring his hand straight up and go all the way around, which is really cool. You have a bicep cut right there, double jointed pinless elbows. I really like that. This arm goes in and out. It's a gripping arm, mostly to grip that effect that we'll talk about in a minute with the accessories. Same thing on this hand, in and out with his fist there. He can crunch this far back, this far forward, not very much forward, but you do have a decent amount back. Is a cut at the torso right there. It's a cut at the waist right there. He can kick this far forward, which is very decent. He can kick this far back, which is pretty good. Double jointed pinless knees, a cut at the thigh, which I skipped. He also has ankle articulation or ankle rockers, this far down, this far up, no peg holes. Come on. So basic. It's just a basic thing, guys. So the articulation is actually pretty good on this figure. Oh, you know what? Look, you can do a little bit of rocking to the side, rocking to the, either side there. So that's good. I like that. That's very nice. The articulation is decent. It's actually not bad at all. But, such an obvious flaw with these marbling and the missing of... Anyways, ultimately, because of this horrible Just, come on, man. Just paint him silver. That would have been fantastic. It's not cool. I don't think it's something that you should say, well, he's been in a battle, or that's, you know, just part of the luminescence of the steel. No, it's not. Don't, you know, again, don't blank on me and tell me it's raining. He doesn't really have a decent crunch, and he has no peg holes. The pluses is, let's get to the accessories real quick. He has, besides these hands that he's got, like a gripping hand and a fist there, he also has a fist for this hand. He's got lots of hands. He's got this I'm going to conquer the world type of Cobra Commander hand that he can put on this side. And then he also has a gripping hand for this side. So you get another, he's gripping something here, he can grip something on that. So those are lots of hands, which I really appreciate. And then he's got this crackle effect that you can either put here or maybe sticky tack onto his face. The other thing that he comes with is the BAF part. So, I mean, there's not much. It's a BAF part for Cassie Lang. These are going up on eBay. So anyways, that's the figure. Let's see how he scales with some other Marvel Legends real quick. Here he is next to Daredevil, and Daredevil is shorter. Let's see, there he is next to Sergeant Slaughter, and Sergeant Slaughter is about the same size as him, isn't he? How about it, Sarge? Yeah, Sergeant Slaughter is about the same size. There you go. Let's look at our old boy Stormtrooper. Very short with the Black Series. Very short. All right, let's grab the ruler so we can measure him real quick. Quantify that. He's standing a little over 6.5, which is actually pretty good, pretty tall for a 1/12 scale figure. So on a 1 out of 5, I'm gonna have to give him 3.9. I would have given him, you know, in the 4 range because he had some great accessories, because he had good articulation. But this is absolutely unacceptable. You guys, and the reason why it's egregious is because you saw it. And this isn't the first one, because I've seen them posted all over the Facebook groups. You saw it and you let it go. And you didn't do anything about it. And there's hundreds of these out there now with this specific defect. So anyways, guys, let me know in the comments below if yours had that defect, if it didn't, if you agree with my review, if you don't. You know, let me know if this Ultron is better than the other one, since I missed him. So let me know in the comments below. Like and subscribe if you're so inclined. And again, as long as you guys keep watching, I'll keep rolling them out.